Hey guys, Zen here, and today I wanted to bring you guys a quick video about one of the leaked operators Maestro and his auto turret gadget. For those of you unaware, just recently we learned from the Rainbow Six Siege game director that both of the Italian operators coming next season will be defenders. We also know from leaks past that Alibi is a female defender that is coming with holograms, and Maestro is bringing a sentry or auto turret gadget. It should be said that nothing has yet to be announced officially from Ubisoft, and until they say something, all of this is up for speculation. Although it should also be said that the game director of Rainbow Six Siege was quoted to neither confirm nor deny the existence of these operators in a recent interview, and had no choice but to give the typical PR answer. So now that we know that Maestro will be a defender, and we also know he's bringing some kind of sentry to the field, we can conclude there will be auto turrets on defense next season. The way I see this gadget working is actually pretty simple. The preparation round begins, Maestro puts up his reinforced walls and grabs his rook armor. He then picks a spot on the objective and sets up his turret. The round goes on and an enemy begins to near the turret. The sentry then automatically detects the attacker and begins firing at them. And thus, that is how I assume this gadget will work, and I'm guessing a big portion of you do as well. This conversation can't survive without your thoughts, so let me know how you think Maestro's gadget works down below. Now, a lot of players that have this same thought are thinking this is way too powerful and that an AI being able to fire at them during a round is simply unbalanced. This is yet another gadget that doesn't need much of any player input to just work. Instead, like Lion and Finca, Ubisoft are making things easy and gadgets too simple. If I were to sum up the general mind share of the internet, I'd guess this is where it's at with this gadget. And to be honest, there are a lot of things here that I agree with. First off, I'm not so sure I'd ever accept a death from a sentry in a ranked match. Think of this. Imagine it's a 4-4 round and you're in a 1v1 situation with a rook. You guys exchange bullets and you finally down him behind the bed on coastline. You go in to finish off your kill and win the game. Then all of a sudden, Maestro's turret spots you rushing in and kills you off. I would absolutely explode. I don't know if my computer desk would make it through the night. I realize that's an extreme case, but anytime you have a sentry or automated turrets in shooters, that possibility is wide open. I remember back in those Call of Duty days where a sentry could potentially get more kills and more points than some players in a match, and that is something I would never want to see in Rainbow Six Siege. I say this time and time again, but a while back, Ubisoft said they wanted to see 2.0-like operators in this game. Characters that are inspired by vanilla ops, but put their own spin on it. You see this with Zofia and Ash, and we just might be seeing this with Maestro and our Lord Tachanka. It's possible Ubisoft believes that a mounted turret has no hope in multiplayer, but that an auto turret does. If I had to guess, based off this character's art, I'd assume Maestro is a 3 armor, 1 speed defender like our Lord Tachanka as well. Alibi looks like she's small enough to be a 4 speed, so I'd guess she's a much faster op, but Maestro looks beefy. He may just end up being the thickest of them all. Strapped with shotgun shells and heavy duty armor, I'd say he's slow and can take some serious rounds before going down. But to move the discussion on, I want to talk about balance. How can you possibly balance this guy with his sentry turret? Well, first off, the 3 armor, 1 speed makes a lot of sense. Maestro shouldn't be able to just set his turret down and roam the map freely. Similar to Mira, he should be anchored to the objective to help lock it down and probably hold down his sentry. Another strong way to balance him is to make his turret very loud while idle, or at least loud enough for attackers to hear that it's around. This could also drown out some sounds and make it difficult for defense to hear everything going on as well. I think sound could be a great way to make everyone aware of it, and also balancing just how impactful it could be. Some people have recommended that Thatcher's EMP just destroy it, but I don't think that's necessarily how it should work. I think his EMP should definitely deactivate it for a few seconds, but I don't think they should just outright destroy his sentry turret, especially if he only gets access to one of them. This is the same way his EMPs affect red dot sites as of now. Just imagine if Thatcher's gadget destroyed your whole site. But as far as balance, those are just a few ideas that come to mind. Be sure to let us know some of yours in a comment down below. Now, I wanted to end this by saying that I think Ubisoft is going to have a tough challenge convincing us players that an auto turret is balanced in this game. I think just at a baseline level, even without thinking about other factors, it'll be an uphill battle for them to try and get everyone on board with this operator. But that's everything, guys, and I definitely want to hear your thoughts. Do you think an auto turret could work on defense? In what ways would you balance it? Leave everything in a comment down below. If you did enjoy this video, please drop a like and subscribe with notifications if you're new. With that being said, it's been Zen.
Hey, I'm out.